You gonna give me everything I want wrapped up in a pretty paper with a bow on top?
You want to know who's responsible for the floating rib bombing, right?
And you have information?
Look no further than Julian Jerome.
And you think Julian Jerome is responsible for that bombing?
I'm not 100% sure, but it's a well-informed guess.
Because?
Not long ago, Julian reached out to me. He was desperate. He was convinced you would send Mr. Morgan here to kill him. I'm aware of Julian's many transgressions against you and your family. You've had reasons to eliminate him in the past and chose not to. Apparently, he feared you were about to uncover some new transgression. Julian begged me to get rid of Mr. Morgan before Mr. Morgan could get rid of him.
What was your response?
Do you really need to ask?
It's a simple question. Julian asked you to murder Jason. What was your response?
I flatly refused. Eliminating Mr. Morgan would be a violation of our truce. And frankly, downright stupid. I have no desire to provoke a war. Enough people have already been hurt. I turned Julian down flat and walked away, but the man was clearly desperate. I can only assume he took matters into his own hands.
By bombing the floating rib?
From what Julian implied, he would have been willing to blow up the whole city if that's what it took.
Have you seen Julian since the bombing?
No. I can only imagine he's trying to make his way to some country that won't extradite him. Good luck to the police. I hope they succeed in tracking him down. I'll see myself out. Brando! Let's go.
Your boss.
He really wants us to go after Julian, doesn't he?
Obviously, Cyrus had something to do with the bombing. But I do believe the part about Julian going to him for help.
I don't think it was Julian's idea to take you out. Cyrus is the one that wanted you out of the picture. Without you, it's a lot easier to come after me.
Julian may have been the one who planted the bomb, but he had help.
Cyrus and his crew.
But Cyrus left enough air between him and Julian that he could keep his hands clean.
Cyrus thinks he covered his tracks. But he's wrong.
So we know Cyrus paid the bartender at the Metro Court to call Julian to deliver a bomb to the floating rib. Right? So we know that Cyrus planned the bombing and Julian actually delivered it.
That makes them both responsible.
Yes, but Cyrus is the bigger threat.
That's why we better hope we find Julian alive so we can use him to get Cyrus.
Other people have survived that fall from Windermere. I'd say there's a pretty good chance that Julian is still alive.
Where is he? Ava's not hiding. We gotta find Julian.